So let's take a look at the three minor chords. We're going to start with the E minor chord. And this is one of those chords that's a great beginner chord because I feel like it's not that hard to learn. We are going to show you two different ways to play it though. So the first way we're going to show you to play E minor is this way. We're going to use our first and our second finger. Our first finger is going to go on the second fret of the fifth string, and our second finger is going to go on the second fret of the fourth string. The rest of the strings open. And just as before, we strum it, and then we go through individually. Strum it again. Make sure you can hear all the notes. Just as you can play with your first and second finger, we're going to use our second and our third finger now. So now all you're going to do is move your second finger over, add your third finger where your second finger was, and there's your E minor again, just a different fingering. And again, the only reason why you use the different fingering, it could be the different chords that you might be using after that chord. But we'll talk about that later. So there's your E minor. The next chord I want to talk about is A minor. What you notice about A minor, and I spoke about this earlier about shapes and remembering shapes, the A minor shape is very similar to the E major. If you think about it and you just move over the E major, you've got A minor. The only difference is you're not playing on the sixth string. So with the A minor, we're going to X out the sixth string and we're going to start on the fifth string open. We're going to put our first finger on the first fret of the second string, followed by our second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. Right behind it, you're going to put your third finger on the second fret of the third string. So there's your A minor. And again, you just want to go through individually, make sure you can hear all the notes. And there's your A minor. The last of all we're going to talk about is D minor. D minor, you can see that the sixth string and the fifth string are both X'd out, so we're not going to start there, but we are going to have an open fourth string to start with. Okay? Your first finger is going to go on the first fret of the first string. Your second finger will go on the second fret of the third string, followed by your third finger on the third fret of the second string. So here's your D minor. Okay? So there's your D minor, and that completes all the major and minor open chords. So now you've got 8 chords under your belt. And this may not sound like a lot, but the truth is most of the songs that you hear on the radio are going to end up using 3 or 4 of those chords. So again, congratulations, and we'll move on to the next thing.